Deep in the whispering forest, where the moonlight dripped like liquid silver onto the mossy ground, Finn the magic fox was fast asleep. His rainbow ribbon tail curled snugly around him like a warm, colorful scarf. Suddenly, a sweet and delicate melody floated through the trees, carried on the gentle night breeze. Jingle, jingle, ting, ting, ting. The sound was softer than snowflakes and even sweeter than wild honey. Finn's ears twitched slightly in his sleep, recognizing the enchanting tune. He knew that song very well. It was the signal of the secret ice cream van's arrival. The van only appears when children somewhere in the world laugh with pure, unadulterated joy. Finn sprang to his paws with excitement, his eyes wide with anticipation. He raced through the moonlit woods, eager to taste the magical flavors. Frost flowers chimed softly beneath his paws as he dashed through the undergrowth. Fireflies parted like shimmering golden curtains, guiding him towards the sweet melody. And there, in a sparkling clearing bathed in moonlight, stood the van in all its glory. It was strawberry pink and mint green, with delicious swirls and enticing decorations. The wheels were made of perfectly golden waffle cones, and the roof dripped with everlasting whipped cream. The gentle polar bear wearing a sprinkle bow tie smiled warmly down at him from the window. The van had arrived tonight because 3 children in the city park had giggled extra hard. Their laughter was so infectious and pure that it summoned the magical van. Inside, mountains of glowing ice cream floated like happy, colorful balloons. There was stardust, vanilla, comet chocolate, and aurora raspberry, each more tempting than the last. And there was a brand new flavor that sang tiny bell notes when you simply looked at it. Finn's eyes grew wide with wonder and delight at the sight of the delicious treats. He didn't want just one scoop of ice cream. He wanted to experience a whole symphony of flavors. The polar bear understood his desire perfectly, sensing the magic in Finn's heart. He carefully scooped a towering triple swirl onto a cone made of frozen moonlight. The cone shimmered with a soft ethereal glow, promising an unforgettable taste. The first lick exploded with vibrant color, filling Finn's senses with joy. He tasted summer beaches, the warmth of birthday candles, and every laugh his friends had ever laughed. The second lick made tiny raspberry bells dance playfully on his tongue, creating a delightful sensation. The third lick was even more magical, turning his ribbon tail into a glowing rainbow that lit up the whole van. Sprinkles flew through the air like colorful confetti snowflakes as Finn spun around in pure delight. He laughed with joy, savoring every moment of this magical experience. But the candy floss clock was ticking and time was running out quickly. Only 2 minutes remained before the enchanting melody melted away into the night. Finn's ears drooped slightly with sadness, realizing that his friends back home would never taste this magic. The polar bear winked kindly and handed him a tiny silver spoon that shimmered like a captured star. This special spoon would give one perfect bite of tonight's unique flavor to anyone Finn shared it with. But the magic would only last until the first rays of sunrise touched the forest. Finn carefully tucked the spoon safely behind his brightest ribbon, promising to share the magic. He took one last glorious bite of the ice cream, cone and all, savoring the sweet taste. Then, he leapt out of the van, just as it began to fold smaller and smaller into a swirl of whipped cream mist. Poof! Gone. Only rainbow lips and a silver spoon remained as evidence of the magical encounter. Finn raced back home through the sleeping forest, his heart filled with joy and gratitude. He gently woke Bella the bunny, Ollie the owl, and Tilly the turtle, his closest and dearest friends. One by one, they each tapped the silver spoon against their tongues, ready to experience the magic. Bella tasted the sweetness of summer strawberries, bursting with sunshine and warmth. Ollie heard tiny bells ringing softly in his ears, a melody of pure delight. Tilly felt the warmth of the sun on her shell, as if she were basking on a sunny beach. All three sighed the happiest sigh ever sighed, their hearts filled with contentment. They were so grateful to Finn for sharing the magical experience with them. As the first rays of sunrise painted the sky pink and orange, the silver spoon began to melt. It slowly transformed into a tiny drop of morning dew, glistening on a nearby leaf. But the sweetness and the magic stayed in their hearts forever, a cherished memory. They knew they would never forget the taste of the secret ice cream van's Symphony. And sometimes, when children laugh extra loud anywhere in the world, Finn's ears still twitch with excitement. He can sense the joy and happiness spreading through the air, a sign of magic. Because he knows that the secret ice cream van is already mixing a brand new symphony of flavors. It's preparing a new concoction of delicious treats, waiting for the next playful footstep to summon it. The polar bear is ready with his sprinkle bow tie, eager to serve up more magical ice cream. The van is waiting patiently, ready to bring joy and laughter to those who need it most. And Finn, the magic fox, is always listening, ready to embark on another sweet adventure.